Okay, you guys, I am so sorry about that lag in the last video. I recorded the video off of YouTube, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Look, yeah, this is my kind of first rodeo with this thing, so I'm learning. Okay, quality of videos will get better, I promise. Subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more serious I'll know that I need to become, I guess. So subscribe, like this video, ring that bell so you get all the notifications that I am coming to you with a new diary entry. So, yes, I'm in the same clothes. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about Puerto Rico and a little bit about my experience here so far. So far, it's been absolutely amazing. I get a lot of questions. One in particular is for Black people, African American people. Is it someplace that you suggest that we move? Absolutely, absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely. I suggest it. Being here, and I know I say you guys a lot, so I'm gonna try. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. But being here is just a totally different experience than being in the States, period, point blank. I don't feel discriminated against at all. I am embraced here. I am loved here. Maybe it's because I'm American. You know, a lot of people be like, Are you American?" I don't know. Or it could just be that I'm a Black woman. I don't know. The point is, it doesn't matter. I'm a person. And I've had a lot of people tell me, here it doesn't matter. You're a human being. We're all human beings. Like, what's the point? What's the point of, being prejudiced against one person, one kind of person? So it kind of opened up my eyes being here, and it kind of made me feel spoiled and kind of like I come from a place where, you know, someone that speaks Spanish, like I'm here, I speak English. Like I told you in the last video, I speak poquito Spanish. And being here, I have to, be like, "Oh, can you slow down? Can you like," or I'll just be like, I don't understand at all. Like, and people are so welcoming about that. They're like, "Okay, let's figure this out. We're gonna figure this out." Okay, people are trying to help me. Whereas in, not all places in the United States, but a lot of some places will kind of be like, learn the language or whatever. It's absolutely disrespectful, and it doesn't make any sense because I come down here and no one is saying you need to learn the language. Why don't you come back? No one is being like that. Granted, I'm sure people might think it in their head like she needs to learn language, but I don't get that that. Another thing is, like I said, people here are just so welcoming. I feel like the community is my family. The people here know who me and my children are. It's loving, it's caring. I mean, there's been times that, okay, so when I first got down here, okay, so here we go. If you come down to Puerto Rico, do not bring your American Express. It's not going to work. At least here in Ponce. It's just like you're probably going to have problems in a lot of places. It'll work, but you'll have problems in a few places. So that was a big thing. I had an American Express down here trying to swipe it at places, and they're like, mm-mm. So one day I go into a church's because I love my church's chicken, okay? And it's not because I'm Black, okay? It's just because I love church's chicken. But I went into church's chicken and I swiped my American card, American Express, and they were like, "No, honey, we don't take it." And I'm like, "What?" Like, I was getting so tired of going everywhere and they don't accept American Express. And the ladies were like, "Hold on." And they just gave it to me. And literally, that literally was happening. It happens a lot. Like if I'm swiping the American Express, people might be like, "Just take it." Um, Another one was my son was in the store and he wanted this little toy and this little dragon toy souvenir, and swipe the card. Okay, cool, gonna leave. Just have it, it's fine. I'm just like, oh my god, people are so sweet. Like, oh, like it's just people here are just so welcoming. They're just so homey feeling. um I do suggest a little bit of Spanish. If you don't, you want to stay in probably San Juan, you can come to Ponce. Like, I am surviving here not knowing a lot of Spanish. Duolingo, though, is one that I use to freshen up on my Spanish and learn a little bit more. So, Duolingo is awesome. But yeah, there's a few places here that, people are speak English, or you can find somebody that does speak English. Don't be shy to ask, because people will help you. Another thing, let me see. Quick crazy story. So my first week down here, they had or I think it was second, no, first week, Carnival going on, which was a amazing experience. I had only seen stuff like that on TV and in magazines. So to actually like go and experience in the festivities and the culture here in Puerto Rico, I've actually feel like I've learned more about my African ancestry being here than any other time in my life. And I'm all about Black history, all about. But gotten into deeper spiritual learning about my ancestry, and it's amazing. And Carnival kind of um, was the turning point where I was just like, "What is that? Why do they have that? Or why do they have that?" And I was like, "Let me research it," and I started getting, and then so forth and so forth. But it was absolutely amazing. So my son and I attended, my son and my daughter. I always say my son and I, because he has a big personality, and she's like a little baby, so it's like she's not even there when we're out. But we went to Carnival, and that night they actually had a carnival, and I took my son and my daughter, and we were having fun, and I lost my house key. Okay, first week here, I lost my house key. Totally ended up like finding out at the end of the night. So we're talking about 11:30. I'm going around, did not freak out, but I was sweating bullets. You could see the sweat dripping from my face that I was something was wrong. And so people start stopping me, and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" They're trying to speak to me in Spanish, and I'm just like, "I don't know." Like, I don't even have time. Like, in my head, I was like, "I don't even have time to explain to you that I don't know Spanish." And I'm just like, like I'm just walking. A girl stopped me and asked me what I was looking for, and I said I was looking for my key. So she literally helped. So the carnival was in the plaza. We literally walked around. Um, and I was looking for that dang on key, and knowing darn well that I was not going to find that key, and with all those people around on a ground where there's confetti and hot dogs and trash and people all around and kids kicking stuff around, I was not going to find that key. And I didn't know what to do. I was locked out of my house at 11 something at night, my first week in Puerto Rico. I knew nobody. What was I going to do? Who was I going to call? Ghostbusters? Like, no. So, some of the people actually got me to the stage where the government, like the government puts on the carnival and the music and the stage and everything. And they brought me to some of the like government officials, and they start talking to me, and I let them know I'm from Nashville and I just moved here and I lost my key and I got these babies, and the girl that was with me, she brought some of her friends, and they just stuck with me the whole time. So the lady was like, like, I don't know, we got to get in contact with your landlord. I can't just let you into the house. And I'm like, believe me, my landlord would not care. Like, my landlord is awesome, just awesome. And they were like, well, we still gotta, contact them. And I was like, I literally was calling my landlord and his son over and over and over and over and over again. They were not picking up. They probably were dead asleep. So we get to the house, and I'm like, you know, throw me in jail tomorrow if they come and they be, press charges against me. I don't mind. I just know that I can't be in Puerto Rico outside by myself in the middle of the night with my kids. They brought me, they put me in the truck, and with the fire department, the police department, the government officials, everyone came to my house, and we got through the gate because I had the gate key, and they actually professionally took off the door to where they didn't have to like bang it down. They just unscrewed it, took off the door, let me in. I cried. I cried to the lady. I was like, "Thank you so much for doing this." Like, you don't understand. I cried to everybody. I was like, "This is so crazy," because where would they do that if you lose your key in any other city in the States? Like, they're not coming to your house. You better call a locksmith, and and you better have some cash on deck. Like I couldn't believe it, and they got me and my babies in, and that's when I was like, okay, this is home. This is where I'm supposed to be. I have people here that care, and I still talk to that lady to this day, and oh, it makes me tear up. Like it's just so cool because at the time it was just like something that I needed to know that I wasn't alone. And coming to Puerto Rico really made me feel like I was no longer alone, even though I'm here and I don't know that many people. Just the people here make me feel like I'm not alone. I have family. So Puerto Rico is absolutely amazing. People here love. It's a very spiritually inside, it's a very spiritual city. You can feel the spirit when you come here. And it's wonderful. I love going down the street and seeing like these houses that have like the saints in the tiles on their house. Like right before you get to their door, they have the tiles. When I saw that, I just thought, wow, what an amazing place, what an amazing island to have that everywhere you go. Just that spiritual, even if you're not religious, you can feel a spirit is here, and it's a grand spirit. It's a and the people here are just amazing. I can't ask for a more enchanted island, and they live up to the name here, definitely in Puerto Rico. So I don't even have anything bad to say about Puerto Rico. It's just it's my la la land, and I suggest you come and visit and just try it and just meet people, mingle. Don't just stay where the tourists are. Go and kind of go to different restaurants that are local, and meet people and talk to people, and just enjoy Puerto Rico. It is really a wonderful place. So that is my diary entry. Um, Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. I will continue with these diary entries. I have way more stories. I'm not going to bug you all night with a million videos. But if you want to see more and want to hear about more, click subscribe. Okay, please trying to get my subscribers up because I want to be able to go live here on YouTube. And to go live on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So let me cross my fingers and say I hope to have 1,000 subscribers by July 21st. Okay, we'll say July 21st. Hopefully, have 1,000 subscribers. I'm just hoping the universe works with me. So thank you guys so much for coming here and listening to my stories, and they will continue. And if you have any questions about Puerto Rico, please comment below. Comment. Ask me anything. I don't care. What you want to know. Like, you can ask about me. You can ask about my kids. I don't care. Ask me anything. Ask me about, anything. So I would love to answer the question. So thank you so much, and I hope you come back. Bye.